Hey everyone, my name is Beth and today I want to go over some of our bestsellers and some of my favorites. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3 Counting is perfect for those little babies, newborns. You can set it on the ground and it turns into a tummy time book, which we know is so great for those little babies. And it has black and white and then the high contrasting colors. So I definitely love this book for babies. Also for our babies, I love Baby's Very First Touchy-Feely book because it has very simple colors or pictures, not a lot to look at, but lots of texture. One of our really popular series is That's Not My. We have so many. That's Not My Tractor, That's Not My Pony, That's Not My Kitty or Kitten. That's Not My Dinosaur. Its body is too squashy. That's Not My Dinosaur. His tail's too fuzzy, so it goes through the whole book kind of like that. And then the last page is That Is My Dinosaur because his spine is so soft. So I love That's Not My for those babies. Getting up to like the older babies, the Slide and See books is so great for their fine motor skills to be able to practice that. I love these books for that. We have several in this series and I just love it for those little babies. Getting into just a little over 1-year-old to 2-year-olds, our playbooks are really great for this age, even going a little bit older. Not a lot of words because at this age they don't like a lot of words. They like to be able to touch and feel, so there's some touch and feel stuff. There's finger trails, which is really great for them to be able to learn to follow things, and there's some flaps in some of our playbooks. So I love these books, and this is the colors one, so they're also learning their colors along with it. So I love these books for those older babies. Also for that older baby toddler stage, this is great. My Wild Animal World, and we have My Farm Animal World and a couple about counting and words. You open it up and there's little tiny books in there. So there's 9 little books in there, and then you can take them out and then it says, I'm an elephant. My home is near a watering hole. My baby is called a calf. I eat leaves, and I trumpet. So love these books for those little babies. It's perfect for their little hands. These books are great for if you're going somewhere like a restaurant or church or a road trip and you need them to be quiet or content for a little while. Getting into those older toddlers, preschoolers, the Peek Inside series is great for them because it has lots of beautiful pictures but still very limited on the words. But there's so many flaps for them to see what's going on. So there's tadpoles that are going to turn into frogs. There's hens. This is Peek Inside Animal Homes, which is one of my favorites in the Peek Inside series. A lot of animals live up in the trees and down under the ground. So I love the Peek Inside series for that age. This is one of our fun books that kids just love, our Muddle and Match books. They kind of turn in 3 different pages so you can kind of make up your own story. So it's just a really fun, like Todd the Tip Tops tennis player grips the bar at the games, surprising his side with his skills, versus what it would actually end up being if you got to, let's see if I can find it. Chris the cool cyclist cruises down the cliff path as his cycle clatters and clinks. So love this book. Kids love it. It's so much fun. Getting into those older preschoolers, kindergartner age, Look Inside is a great series for them. This is Look Inside Your Body. Look Inside Our World is another great one. But you can look at it and there's flaps, and sometimes there's flap-in flaps, so you can kind of see what's going on. There's a little bit more information, but still not too much. The digestive system, so there's flaps all over so they can see what happens as they eat their food and go through their digestive system. So I love, love, love this series for getting into those older preschoolers. Also for those older preschoolers, Big Book of Big Machines. Our big books are so much fun. My toddler even loves it. So you can open it up and it just gets really big, so you can see all sorts of fun things in here. They're perfect for this age. Let's see if I can get it. It just makes it so much fun to read, and these are our nonfiction books, the Look Inside and the big books. So perfect for kids to get to learn, but really have fun learning facts. Next up is some of our phonics readers and our learning to read books. So this is Goose on the Loose. So it's a short little paperback book. I love it. It has that rhyme, it has that phonics stuff, it has some flaps. This is probably my favorite in the series because it's just so funny. He ends up landing in the penguin pool. And then for parents, they just give you a little information about phonics and how to help your kids learn that. So I love that. I also, this is kind of the same thing, Ted and Friends, but this one's a bigger collection, so you can get several of those short stories in one book. So that is perfect for all of those kids. I love how beautiful the pictures are. It is illustrated by Stephen Cartwright, and so he puts a little hiding duck on every single page, and so you get to try to find him. And so that's really fun to get to try to find the duck on every page. Stephen Cartwright also illustrated this book, The Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. We have lots that kind of go in this series. So this is what we call a dual reader, and I love these because at the top it's a very short sentence, so the kids, when they're trying to learn to read, they can read just a few words, and then you as a parent can complete the story down here. If you want to, if you're like short for bedtime or the kid just wants to read by himself, all of the top lines make a complete story, but this just expands a little bit more on the story. So I love our dual readers for this age, just because it gives them confidence in learning to read. A couple more quick books. The Beginner series books. These are some of our nonfiction books for around kindergarteners and up. And I love, 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 love these books because they're so beautiful on the inside. So the pictures are just so gorgeous and just a little bit of information that's perfect for them to just grasp a hold of, but so detailed in the pictures. Finally, one of our best-selling series is Secrets of the Earth, or our Shine a Light series, and this one's Secrets of the Earth. And love these books because all you need to do is pair it with a flashlight, and kids are learning nonfiction facts with so much fun. So here's your little flashlight, and then you can shine it behind the page. Sorry, shine it behind the page, and it shows up what's in there. So the sun is a star. This one has, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see that the earth is behind there. Kids love these books, and we have several in this series. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching.